Good to everyone. Good morning. We started last time with the laws at the beginning of the Shulchan Aruch, laws of Hashkamat Boker, waking up in the morning. So we quoted the first seif in the Shulchan Aruch, and we have here the Mishnah Berurah, which is the explanation of the Chafetz Chaim. And we said, quoting from the Ramah, Shiviti Hashem v'negdi tamid, we have to have Hashem in front of us at all times. If a person can live like this, he'll definitely live on a higher plane. And that starts when a person wakes up in the morning. And the Chafetz Chaim brings down here in the name of the Arizal that you have Hashem in front of you at all times. A deeper meaning is if you have the name of Hashem, Yud and Hey and Vav and Hey, like as if you see it in front of you at all times, that is also a next level. And if you've seen the Sidur, the name of Hashem has different nikudot at different times. He says the way to have the nikudot when you're thinking of Hashem in general should be the nikudot of the word yir'ah. Yir'ah is tefir Hashem, yir'at. So the word yir'ah has yud has a dot under, the resh has two dots under, and the aleph has a patach. So too, under the name of Hashem, when you're envisioning the name of Hashem, you should have Yud and Hey and Vav and Hey. Under the Yud should be a dot, under the Hey should be two dots, under the Vav should be a patach, and under the last Hey, nothing. So you have, when you're looking at Hashem's name like that, it should be Hashem's name with the letters, with the nikudot of Yir'ah. Okay, it's a little bit of a Kabbalistic thing, but that is the sod of Shiviti Hashem v'negdi tamid. And then the end of that first piece of the Shulchan Aruch says the person should wake up umiyad sheyeor mishinato yakum, right away when he gets up, when he wakes up, get out of bed bizrizut, quickly, to do avodat Hashem. So the Mishnah Berurah says that the following, he says not exactly so quickly to run out because it could cause a shock to your body and it could be damaging to your body, but rather it's very good to say, and this is interesting, it's not in the Shulchan Aruch, it's brought in other mefarshim. It's very good to say when you wake up, Modeh Ani. So you wake up, say Modeh Ani, and then you get up out of bed. So that is like a buffer to then waking up and not just jumping out of bed. And I once heard quoted from like doctors and whatever, that when you wake up, you should wait at least like 7 seconds, or however many words Modeh Ani is, that's the amount of 12 seconds. That's the amount of seconds you should wait. And the Mishnah Berurah does say how to read Modeh Ani properly. Modeh Ani l'fanecha, I thank you Hashem, Melecha v'kayam, the King that is alive, Shechazarta bi, that you return to me, Nishmati bechemla, that you return, that's where there's be a pause, that you return to me my soul with compassion. Rabba emunatecha, how great is your faith. So one explanation is how great is your faith, that you tell us I'm going to bring the neshamot back to you every day. But also how great is your faith is, Hashem, how great is your faith in me, that you give me another day of life. And this should be, this should give us a boost of self-confidence, a boost to say how Hashem loves us, that He gives us another day of life. Rabbi Munatecha, how great is your faith in me. Halachot Bet in the Shulchan Aruch is when a person wakes up, the Shulchan Aruch says as follows: if a person wakes up in the middle of the night to praise Hashem, there's a few times when a person can do that. There's Tikkun Chatzot, midnight, that is for the Bet HaMikdash. He says if a person wakes up in the middle of the night, what's good is to wake up and mitchanen and pray to Hashem, and he says to pray about the destruction of the Bet HaMikdash and how long the galut has been, to pray at a time where there's the crossover between mishmarot. So in short, the day is 12 hours, the night is 12 hours. Now, you say, what do you mean? In the winter, the night is so much shorter, it's so much longer. In the summer, the night is so much. So in halakha, it's always 12 hours and 12 hours, but it depends how long those hours are. In the English times, it's 60 minutes throughout. But in halakha, it's what's called shaut zmaniot, hours based on the time of the night. So for instance, the nights in the winter, let's say sunsets at 5 p.m., sunrise is at 7 a.m. So 5 to 7, that's 14 hours, in hours. So you take 60 minutes times 14, that amount, you divide that by 12, So now your hour is not 60 minutes, but it's 70 minutes, let's say. So really, that's your hours of Shaul Zmaniot. And in the summer, when it's a short, sunset is at 10 p.m., sunrise is at 4. It's only 6 hours. So then you would take that and divide that by 12, so really your hour is a half an hour. So says the Shulchan Aruch that the night is divided by 3 guards in Shemayim. The beginning of Masechet Brachot speaks about this. So you would take those hours, divide that by 3, and now you have 3 sections of the night. So if you want to pray, the best times to pray is to when that section goes from section 1 to section 2, section 2 to section 3. So at those times, that's when it's a good time to pray for the destruction of Bet HaMikdash and for the Galut. It's interesting that it's also sounds Kabbalistic, but it's the second halacha in the Shulchan Aruch. The third halacha we'll read, but we'll explain it more tomorrow with Hashem. Third halacha Shulchan Aruch, Ra'ui lechol yirei shamayim sheyeh mitzar v'doeg al chuban Bet HaMikdash. It's the proper thing for any God-fearing Jew to feel sad and to kind of worry about the destruction of Bet HaMikdash, that the Bet HaMikdash is still destroyed. That's it. That's the halacha number 3. The Mishnah Berurah is going to explain more, and we'll see tomorrow. But again, the halacha, the morning, we're starting our day, a Yirei Shamayim should be worried and sad about the destruction of the Bet HaMikdash. That's that for today. Minchat tonight at 4:25. Have a good day, everyone. Turn it in the